Let's try this again, dog. All right.
This is no democracy. It is a dictatorship. I am the law. If you survive camp, you will be on the team. If you survive.
Yowie wowie, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the beautiful month of November. We are back. Episode cuatro. Your boy X the Unannounced. X-Ray Vision. You know, I don't come alone. I always come with my partner, Nil.
And I'm here, Country Boy Ray, CBR, repping that Texas, talking about them Houston Texans and all them other sports teams. Let's get it.
Them other teams is right, big dog. We got a show for you guys today. You know what I mean? Welcome to X-Ray Vision. You know what I mean? Where you want to hit them first, dog? Let's just be honest. You know, we had a long weekend. You know, the both of us.
Oh yeah.
You want to go ahead and jump into this college? You want to hit them where it hurts?
Yeah, let's hit it where it hurts, man. We're gonna start off with the game I was waiting on all weekend. At University of Texas Longhorns hooking them against them Kansas State.
Hooking real, dog.
You know,
hook them, reel them on in.
It's an early game Saturday morning, one of them old 11 o'clock kickoffs, you know, one of the games you get to sleep in. When you wake up, boom, football in your face. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Got that club hangover, and then you got some football. Yeah, look at that.
Ain't clubbing over here, though.
True. You know, we handling business over here.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. But, you know, I watched the game. It was a pretty good game, man. UT had me on the edge for a little bit, man. Game went down to the wire, went into overtime. UT ain't had no business being in overtime with Kansas State. You know, when they got a goal in front of them is to win out and get to that playoff. But we're going to get to that a little later. But, you know, they end up winning the game 33-30 in overtime. They barely got out of there with a victory. Hopefully we get our quarterback back next week, or we see some young blood in there. You know, we got a Manning on the bench. And when you got a Manning on the bench, you know, you're going to have to play him or the man ain't going to be moving.
Exactly.
And I'm talking Arch Manning, you know, 5-star recruit, number one in the nation. Let him play. If your quarterback don't come back, UT.
All right, now don't be setting yourselves up for failure now. How y'all right there at the finish line, and, you know, y'all don't want to make the easiest play in the playbook. You know what I'm saying? Let that boy play. But at least we got out there from somewhere, because Texas A&M losing to Mississippi 35-38. I guess it is what it is, dog.
Yeah, Jimbo Fisher, get it right over there, Jimbo. They paying you a lot of money to turn that program around in A&M. From what I see, you just taking money right now, man. Money. You ain't coaching and producing on the field, man. Get it together, Jimbo.
He making 1 + 1 sound like 3. Yeah, that math ain't mathing over there. Fix that.
And we got Alabama versus LSU. You know, that's always been a good game. You know, unfortunately for LSU, they was on the losing side, 42-28.
That was rough, dog. That was rough.
Still big dogs. Only got one loss on the season. They want to play for a playoff spot too.
Bulldogs still going strong. They still, you know, probably one of the best seeding records, you know, going into the rest of the fall. So I guess we'll see where it happens. You know.
Yeah, well, they got to make it out there at the SEC. They still got to play Alabama later on in the year. So.
That's gonna be a good one, man. I'm thinking that's gonna be a 50-60 point game right there. Bombs back and forth. Timmy, write that down. That's my prediction for that game when we get to it.
Okay. Then we got North Carolina versus Campbell. You know, with a score like that, I mean, people know North Carolina, but nobody know Campbell. 59-7, so that's expected to happen. You know, shout out Mac Brown. You know, former UT coach. You know.
Now you see why they don't know Campbell. 7 points? That's crazy.
We talking soup?
It must be. It must be. What you think? Chicken noodle?
Nah, man. I'm more like I need that beef.
Now you cooking, dog? Well, we ain't trying to make our viewers hungry now. No, come on now. I mean, it's gonna be flu season. Y'all keep keep some nice soup on y'all. Keep the meds on y'all. You know, you heard it here first. But I also got to talk about USC and Washington, 52-42.
USC ain't looking too good over there. Caleb Williams, boy, you supposed to be the number one pick in the draft, and I think y'all done dropped 2 or 3 straight. And you got Washington. As you heard me last week, that's my sleeper team. I think they're gonna sneak their way into the playoffs. They got a bad quarterback over there in old Phoenix. That's bad.
Look, they keep making noise like this, dog. I don't know about sneaking, but they gonna walk their way on in. You know what I mean? Yeah. Easy layup.
Still undefeated.
How you feel about Coach Prime, dog?
Hey, that's exactly how I said it was gonna go.
Yeah, man, it's turning out exactly how you said it, man. Colorado losing to Oregon State.
Yeah, we went through their schedule. Exactly how I said it was gonna go.
26-19, y'all.
But Coach,
Oregon State.
He still needs some players over there, man. I can keep repeating this every week. He got to get some more recruiting classes in. He's still at least 2 years away.
It's all right though. You just gotta ride the wave, like you said, big dog. Just ride the wave.
It started off good, like the Oregon coach said. Hey, the Cinderella story is over, guys. This is real now.
It's real life. It's time to get back to reality. Yeah, man. I think that wraps up our college weekend. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty eventful, to say the least. Let's just say that it was a pretty eventful weekend. What you looking forward to next weekend, dog?
I ain't look too far into it, man. Obviously I just want to see some good football Saturday. That's all I want to do. See some good football. I want to see these Longhorns continue to win and reach their goal, or the goal that I set for them.
There you go. Before we get into the pros, man, I heard we lost one, this past week. You want to fill them in?
Oh yeah, and a legendary college basketball coach, Bob Knight, who was nicknamed the General, passed away on November 1st at 83. Coach Knight was one of the most successful basketball coaches of all time. Got over 902 Division I wins, and he led the Indiana Hoosiers to 3 national championships. He also led Team USA to Olympic gold medal in 1984. Bob Knight, man, great coach. Also coached at Texas Tech for a while, after he left Indiana. A lot of people didn't like his style of coaching, but this man was passionate about what he did in coaching, and he was just a legendary great coach, man. R.I.P. Bob Knight.
That's right. We want to send our condolences. R.I.P. Bob Knight. The impact that you left is definitely felt on the game, man. You will be missed. All right. Speaking of, let's go ahead and transition on to this weekend, dog. Hey, we call this the Texan Spotlight Hour.
All right.
The floor is all yours.
All right. So you know how it started off. Hey, it's victory week for me. Victory Sunday. The ride back home to Austin was lovely coming from Houston. So man, the game started off, kind of rocky in the first half. We went into halftime down. I'm like, these boys got to get it together. It was just the energy wasn't there. I don't know. So when we come out of halftime, Coach Miko must have said something to them boys to light some fire on them,
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out.
Got some bad news coming out of halftime that our kicker, he was out. He hurt his quad or something. So we coming out of halftime, we ain't got no kicker. We ain't got no backup kicker. Because that just don't happen. Teams don't carry backup kickers, but the punter should be able to do some kicking too. But for some apparent reason, my punter, he couldn't do no kicking. All he could do was punt. So we had a third string running back kicking off and kicking field goals for us.
Excuse me, wait. A third string running back?
A third string.
Was y'all kicker?
Yes, our kicker.
Oh, all right, now let's put us in your spot. You know what I'm saying? You own you watching this live. You already know the bad news coming out. How are you feeling
But I
knowing
didn't
that they
know the
finna
bad
put
news
this?
that like I'm when we got out, I got out of halftime. I'm like, who is this kicking the ball off? This number 33 kicking the ball. What a kicker at? And of course, you don't know all this stuff when you're sitting in the stand. Now, if you got your little headset in and you listen to the radio broadcast, you'll know it. But eventually, you
Right.
find out, hey, the kicker hurt. So due to that, they come out of halftime. Um, we actually come out of halftime, get a stop, come back out and score. Quarterback was amazing, man. Was amazing. He was so amazing. C.J. Stroud, 470 yards, 5 touchdowns, rookie record, man. They on fire. They on fire coming out of the half, man. Just scoring touchdowns. Defense ain't stopping nobody, so this game is like a fight, back to back, So we're down, we score. I'm in the last 5 minutes of the game now, fellas. So we score.
Okay.
They get the ball back. We up. I think we up by 3 at this point. They proceed, come down, score. Left 45 seconds. We down at this point. I see people leaving the stands. They walking out. I'm like, where y'all going, man? We got 45 seconds. They giving up on the team. Me being a fan, I'm fan. We got 45 seconds, 2 timeouts, and we got a bad boy by trying to name C.J. Stroud, number 7, who they finally unleashed. I asked them to unleash him last week. They done it this week.
They heard you. They heard you.
They heard it.
He was in the stadium. He was in the stadium yelling at him too.
It's 45
that boy
seconds,
loose.
and he went 5 for 5 on that final drive and threw that last touchdown pass to that boy rookie Tank Dell, his second touchdown pass of the game, and we go up. We winning by 2 at this point. 6 seconds left. Of course, we ain't tried our backup kicker off up there. We don't want the kick to get blocked, so we just kneel and we'll kick the ball off and let them see if they can do some magic to win the game. They couldn't produce no magic. Texas get out of there with a dub. Normally, man, I've been watching this team since 2002, man. Games like this is games that they usually lose. Times are changing in Houston, man. Time is changing for the Texas organization, man. We on the up and coming. And we got them Bengals next week, and we will be knocking them stripes out them Bengals. Let's go, Houston.
Talk that talk, dog. You feel me? See the pride in a Texan, you know what I'm saying? See who didn't leave at the 45-second mark? He stayed till the clock said 0. You know what I mean? And what happened? C.J. Stroud was that boy, like he's been, like you said, it's been a coming out party for that boy.
Oh, yeah.
He's been really doing his thing, man. It was a well-deserved win. It was a good game to watch, man. From comfort of my own home. Obviously, you being there is a different experience, but watching it was just like such a back and forth. Are they gonna pull it out? Are they gonna pull it out? I didn't think the Buccaneers had enough defensively really to kind of create that magic either. So I'm sitting back like, oh, that touchdown pass, it's over with. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the transition from the Texans. Look, I hate football, guys.
Previously on
X-ray vision. I love football, guys. Football is the greatest sport on the planet, man.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I don't particularly like the sport. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so Bears at Saints in New Orleans, right? We in New Orleans doing our thug shit, right? Game starts. It's pretty fair, pretty even going down the, pretty much most of the game. It was kind of like back and forth. We score, they score. We score, they score. We can't score, but we kick a field goal. They can't score. They kick a field goal, right? So I saved y'all a bunch of hair pulling and whatnot, right? So we get to the fourth quarter, and that bad man, that bag net, y'all favorite quarterback, that's not Justin Fields, but y'all favorite quarterback, 18 of 30, 220 yards, 2 TDs. but he had 3 interceptions.
Ooh, that's the doozer.
And 2 sacks, and one was very vital. That came in the fourth quarter where that man lost the ball and basically set up the Saints scoring winning drive on us and sat back and watched helpless. Like, here we go. Another week. They scored 7 and for some reason we just couldn't respond. It was way early in the game, you know what I'm saying? They had the whole rest of the quarter to at least try to bounce back. But I don't know, man. I don't know if that sack should come up or whatever the case may be. Yeah, what a game, huh? What a game, Bears fans. We'll see
Justin Fields coming back, huh?
I'm kind of hesitant. I want to make sure he 100% before he come back. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. Yeah, man. Let's just ride the wave, dog. I don't know. Bagnet seemed to play good at home. He can't play good on the road, so we'll see how he plays next week versus the Panthers. If they start him, because if Justin come back, they might say, all right, we'll throw him in the lineup, see how he do. We'll see. That might be the only silver lining, man.
Don't sleep on the 1-win team. You know how they got that 1 win.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right, dog. You know what I'm saying? But bear down. Saints, they handed it to us. But the Panthers, man, we coming. We're coming. Timmy, don't write that down. But we coming. All right, don't write that down, Timmy. But we'll see what happens next week.
No doubt. Good luck next week. Well, we started the week off on Thursday night with the Steelers and the Titans. The Steelers taking the dub on Thursday night over the Titans. I actually like that, because the Titans are my division. So anytime I can see the division rival get an L, it's good for me.
There you go. Talk about it, man. Talk about it. What about the Chiefs and Dolphins, man? Chiefs 21, Dolphins 14. Dolphins been slowly rising. You know what I'm saying? I heard this was this an overseas game?
Yeah, they played in Germany.
Okay.
So that's one of them games. I think they started at like 8 or 9, but. And the NFL has been doing that for the past 5-6 years, playing overseas, playing in Mexico, playing in London, playing in Germany. So obviously it's a market there. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a team out there one day in one of them other countries. And the NFL is more international.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, dog. It seems like that's kind of the formula lately. Play a couple games overseas, incorporate a lot of overseas style into what we got going on now so we can expand the market. Like you said, they wouldn't do it if there wasn't a market over there. So, who knows what's going to come forth from this, you know what I mean? But speaking of when you said division, you know what I'm saying? I looked at this week and, all my division rivals got dubs. The Vikings beat the Falcons 31-28. Packers beat the Rams 23. I don't know, man. I'm pulling my hair a little bit, but regular season stuff that the Bears do to their fans.
Yeah. And we got the Commanders beat the Patriots. The Ravens just gave it to the Seahawks 37-3. Browns goose egg the Cardinals 27-0. Deshaun Watson came back. Browns got a good defense.
Then the Colts edged out the Panthers, 27-13. Raiders absolutely gave it to the Giants. Even though Danny Dimes, they set that man down.
Yeah, well, he's done for the season. Here he got a torn ACL.
Ew. Not a good one. Prayers for Danny Jones. Hopefully you get better soon, dog. But go home, take care of that. So you come on back.
Yeah, then we got the Eagles versus that other team here in Texas. The team with the star.
Now hold on, CPR. Didn't we talk about last week how we thought this game would go?
Oh yeah, and it went exactly how I thought it would go.
I'm just saying, dog. 28-23.
Good game though. It was definitely a good game, but yeah. I hadn't heard a Cowboy fan all week. You know, that's the funny stuff to me. I love it.
You couldn't pay for that kind of silence, huh?
Oh yeah, and the Texans won. Yeah, love it.
That's beautiful, man. Hey, maybe next week, guys. You know, maybe next week.
Yeah,
man.
they'll get a W next week.
Well, yeah. I mean, they got the Giants. So
Yeah,
I mean, no Danny Dimes, no real pressure. Dak can look like a superstar that y'all think he is again, and you know, whatever. Y'all have it. Y'all be back on our nerves once again. But for this week, y'all gotta sit down, man. And them Bills and them Bengals Sunday night. In a it was a pretty interesting game. Watching that back and forth, kind of, you know, Bengals started pulling away. Their defense kind of razzled Josh Allen. You know, that man. See, when that man get razzled, sometimes he start making some not cuckoo plays, but he be all over the place, and you could tell when he all over the place. And I think the Bengals took advantage of that. You know, it's a pretty good game. Watch Sunday night.
I'll finish it off with the Monday night game, the Chargers and the Jets. You know, Chargers jumped out early on them, scored a couple of touchdowns. Chargers win the game 27-6. You know, the Jets, of course, they had high hopes coming into this season, but got derailed real quick with the Aaron Rodgers stuff. And they got a good defense, but that offense at 6 points just won't cut it. And you know, I've been also hearing chatter through the line that Aaron Rodgers is 3 weeks away, but we'll see. I just never seen nobody come back from an Achilles injury that fast. He must be on that. What's that deer antler stuff? That stuff that Ray Lewis took.
That's that one. That's the one, boy.
Yeah.
That's the one, boy. They call that secret sauce, man. You know, they don't want,
yeah.
They don't want to get that out there. That they know all that. You know,
he can't be 40 and healing that fast.
It's just physically impossible, dog. When they tell you when you age, your bones and everything grows, like, heals slower. You know what I mean? Like, unless you. But okay, all right. You know, we could conspiracy y'all all day, but I'm just saying, man. You raise an eyebrow to that a little bit, you know, and that's even if 3 weeks is even accurate. You know what I mean? Because like you said, it's an Achilles injury.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The man ain't exactly in his prime anymore, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see.
That'll wrap it up for the NFL, man. We just ready for next week, and let's get it.
Yes, sir. You want to take this part or shut out, man? You want me to congratulate our new world?
I'm congratulating the Texas Rangers, man. Shout out to the Rangers. I had y'all losing in 6. Y'all end up winning in 6. Good stuff. Shout out to the Rangers, World Series champions.
That's right, y'all. The World Series wrapped up on the 1st. Texas winning that last final game 5-0, closing out on their very first World Series championship. Yeah. So for the second year in a row, it's in Texas. But last year it was in Houston.
Yeah.
Now
we can't talk about last year no more. You know, the Rangers, they deserve their crown. It's their time, man. Shout out to the Rangers. See you next year.
Y'all hold that down, you know. The Rangers, you know, everybody in the city, enjoy the championship, enjoy the parade. You know, y'all deserved it. Takes me back to when the Cubs finally won their World Series back in 2016. You know,
man.
You just show love through the city, man. You know what I mean? So you just show love through the city, man. So shout out to the Rangers, World Series champs. That'll conclude our MLB portion, but you know, we could gloss over a little bit of the NBA if you want, dog. You know, it wasn't too much going on. You know what I'm saying? But
not today at least. But I do want to shout out to my Houston Rockets and my coach Emi Aduka. You know, he got these boys. They started off rough, man, losing their first 3, but now they done won 3 in a row. I think they got the right chemistry going. They're still a young team. We got a good coach. We're gonna continue to build and look out for them Houston Rockets.
Talk about it, dog. My Bulls unfortunately have been kind of Up and down. We've been close in a couple games, so far. I'm dating back to the preseason, but we've been edging out a couple wins. But we also, once the season started, it felt more like, just trying to get our feeding under us, I guess, and find the identity of our team. Finally got our first dub of the season against the Jazz, Monday night, 130-113. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes, And then, obviously, shout out to my Lakers. Shout out Bron, AD, AD sat out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he hurt again.
And it's just something with the leg, dog. That's all. It's just something with the leg, Who knows? Who knows? You know what I mean? But Lakers fans, we already know what the time is. You
definitely got to touch on this one, Mr. James Harden, and like we mentioned last week, he pried his way out of Philly, and now he over there got with the Clippers, the team he wanted to, messing up their chemistry.
Hey man, look, he just got to the team, man. We just got to figure out how James works in the offense and the defense, and he'll find his role. They'll find their footing, right? Right.
Any team James Harden on, man, Curtis James Harden, man, yeah, they won't get to the championship with Mr. Harden. It just,
All right, man, y'all heard it first, man. Ray from X-Ray Vision said, as long as James Harden behind it, it ain't going too far. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I said, well, it's one of those things that'll develop as the season goes on, while we're in the middle of the in-season tournament. So we'll see. Brand new concept that the NBA just came up with, so we'll see. We got to closely monitor the Clippers, though. Y'all got to really pay attention to the Clippers because, you know what I'm saying, Russ being there was already an extra additive of something else, Now you add.
They got a good-looking team on paper.
But that's the thing. Paper looks nice too. Until it's time to show, results. So
while we on basketball, man, I want to switch over to women's college basketball. As you know, the number one LSU Lady Tigers defending championships. By the way, we talked about their championship and what they went through. Go check out our Hangout podcast show on the LSU Lady Tigers. Shout out to the Hangout.
That's right. Shout out to the Hangout.
But yeah, those ladies, they got upset yesterday by the Colorado Buffaloes. I think the score was like 72-54. Yeah.
What? They
got LSU Lady Tigers doing over there, but I think y'all got that target on y'all back.
That part, because, making such a dominant statement and noise that y'all made, you know what I'm saying? Woo-wee. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, everybody's going to come for the king, or come for the queen in this case. But, they say, if you come for the queen, you best not miss. And Colorado didn't miss. They made a statement in that opener, man. 92-78.
92, yeah, man. I was giving them, I wasn't giving Colorado their credit.
Yeah, man. It was not convincing, but man, they started pulling away, and here we are. Angel Reese scored 15. Morrow scored 6.
Reed, they pretty much handled her. She just wasn't herself out there. She got all that NIL money, and been seeing a lot on the internet. With the endorsements and making these videos. Angel Reese, hey, it's time to play, baby girl. The season here.
It's time to show why you deserve them NILs, you know what I mean? It's something we're going to, look, X-Ray Vision going to be having eyes on it. So should you.
We pulling for you.
You know what I'm saying? We'll see how the season develops with our LSU Tigers, you know what I mean?
No doubt.
Also, as to wrap up our basketball, section, a lot of this is still kind of early in the season, you know what I mean? That was the Hall of Fame game, obviously, that they played, and, a little bit of a wake, maybe, hopefully, Colorado gave LSU a wake-up call, it's time to get serious, we playing again, time to get back to the groove of things, So to jump inside to the NHL, it's a couple games. I'll just go quickly over a couple scores from yesterday's games. Monday night, the Blue Jackets beat the Panthers 4-5. The Maple Leafs beat the Lightning 6-5. The Stars lost to the Bruins, 3-2. The Oilers lost to the Canucks 6-2. And, shout out to my Blackhawks, going through our rebuild phase. I'll just leave it short, sweet, and simple on the NHL dial. But, it was something interesting that we talked about last episode, CBR. I don't know if you remember. It was supposed to take place in Santa Anica Park. That happened over the course of the week, and someone won. Congratulations to American star White Albrio, who defeated a Japanese horse to win $6 million. $6 million. That's a lot of money, man.
That's a lot.
Try to get my Chris Tucker on. That's a lot of money, man.
Don't be talking about me, man.
But hey, man, it's especially for making weight and doing what you got to do. Congratulations to you. Putting in that time, dedication to making sure that you went home with the cup. We did also mention that there was another one going on, but as of this recording, with the time difference in Australia, we're not sure if it began or not. But we'll have those results for that one next episode. Also, we wanted to bring up, since the NASCAR World Cup has been going on, we want to congratulate Ryan Banley on capturing, the NASCAR Cup Series championship in Phoenix. Shout out to him. William Barron, Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell were in the championship for, and Ryan edged it out, in exciting fashion and thrilling fashion. So just want to congratulate those two on not only knocking it out the park, but winning their respective cups and championships. What you think? We gave him a jam-packed show today, CBR. What you think, man?
Good show, man. Good show. Gave him a little bit. Got a lot more to come. So y'all just stay tuned to us. It's gonna be a great season.
That's right. And obviously, we can't leave out without the quote of the day. Leadership is a matter of having people look at you and gain confidence. If you're in control, they're in control. Tom Landry.
Legendary coach. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the X-Ray Vision, and we're gonna shout out to that Hangout podcast one more time.
Yes, sir. Shout out to our hangers, our fellow hangers. Shout out to everybody over there at the Hangout Experience. Price, Foudy, SC. Shout out to our lovely producer Timmy, who always comes through in the clutch. She's pulling double duty, y'all. She's not only working for them, she works with us too. Try to bring y'all these facts, you know what I'm saying? And like CBR said, we got a lot more coming for y'all. This has been another great episode of X-Ray Vision. I'm X Unannounced. That's CBR. We are out.
And we out.